Welcome back everyone, as this is the 110th edition of the Easter Egg Hunter, the first brought to you from Australia, and it also marks the start of the next 8 videos in the series that will concentrate and cover some classic and iconic PC titles. Starting today with a look at Lucasart's 1992 point-and-click graphic adventure following Indiana Jones and the fate of Atlantis. At the very first opportunity, head back to Barnet College in New York, guiding Indiana into the foyer and towards the notice board where you can muse at numerous different postings, including an advertisement for a Ford Coupe, a Woodstock typewriter, a showing of the film of the 39 Steps, and a share ride to the World's Fair, and amongst others, a posting for Edward Teller, the theoretical physicist and father of the hydrogen bomb, to phone home. Or in other words, E.T. phone home. Probably the most iconic LucasArts logo was what came to be known widely as the Gold Guy, a logo that stood for 14 years between the dates of 91 and 2005, and perhaps unsurprisingly, it was carved in stone that can be viewed as you delve deeper and deeper into the catacombs on the island of Crete, and discoverable not too long after you find the remains of Professor Sternhardt. At the same time, while checking out the student and staff messages, exit the college, cross the street to enter Indy's offices, and look at the shelves centred in the middle of the room and left of the ladder, where Jones will comment on various objects and artefacts such as the cartouche from the Well of Souls, a chamber where the Ark was finally discovered in Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's also a fuggy idol referencing the Temple of Doom, and even letters from the school principal to Indy's dad, all addressed in the same way regarding Henry. Not only was Indy's dad named Henry, but Regarding Henry was also a 1991 movie starring Harrison Ford. The final object causes Indiana to say,
"I wish that purple meteor on the top shelf would stop glowing,"
which refers to the sentient meteor that crashes upon the ground and who wanted to take over the Earth with the help of Dr. Fred in LucasArts' Maniac Mansion. For the next secret, you'll have to be playing the game on a team path, so in other words, Sophia must tag along for the journey. It is when Indiana plus Sophia revisit the shopkeeper in Algiers when he reveals himself as Omar Al-Jabbar, then ends up sending the pair on a wild goose chase into the Atlas Mountains in search of an Atlantean outpost that turns up nothing. When they return, Omar will ask for the mask back he originally gave Indy earlier on as part of a trade, to which Omar will serve Indy a baseball signed by none other than Lou Gehrig, the American baseball player who played for the New York Yankees between 1923 and 1939. When you receive the ball, click on Look at Baseball, to which Indy will notice that it hasn't been signed by Lou Gehrig at all, but instead by a guy named Ron Gilbert, who was the programmer, writer and director for many of LucasArts' classic titles. Our next visit can be seen on all paths throughout the game and awaits your visit to the dig site in Algiers. That requires quite a bit of fumbling about, especially in the dark, but after you have sussed out how to activate the generator that controls the flood lighting, take a look at the painting on the wall to the left, where Indiana will say it's a painting of a chest or ark. I've seen that before. And indeed he has, as this is the very ark from Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. If you follow the wit's path during the game, then on the second visit to Monte Carlo, Indy will have to locate Mr. Trottier in order to warn him that the Nazis are after him. At this point, he doesn't believe you, and the Nazis end up kidnapping Trottier anyway, to which a car chase plays out where Indy can now smash up the kidnapper's car, ending with Trottier laying on the ground, informing Indy that he has thrown his stone disc out of the window and reels off the street name where it landed, allowing us now to wander around Monte Carlo to seek out the street in question. But on the way, you may well run into two very interesting street names, including
I'm at the corner of Avenue des Trois Bois and Rue Framboise.
That translates to Avenue of Freewood, a play on the name of Freakwood from Monkey Island. And also,
I'm at the corner of Boulevard des Guerres des Étoiles and Rue Aubergine.
which translates to the Star Wars Boulevard. When Indiana and Sophia team up in Monte Carlo to trick Trottier into giving up one of the all-important stone discs by having a seance, Indy can dress up in a bedsheet, wear a mask and use a flashlight to do this. But prior to even locating Trottier, have Indy head up to Sophia's room, then walk over to the cabinet to take out the flashlight. Next, open up the fuse box and Indy can remove one of the circuit breakers, and all of a sudden the lights will all go out. Next, use the flashlight and Indy will start to make hand puppet shadows on the wall, such as a dog, a human head, an elephant, a bird, and even joking that the last one is Nur Absol, when it's really Max from Lucasart's Sam and Max. Hey everyone, this is James, and if you ever want to know what else I get up to, then you can always find and follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And if you're new to the channel, then why not subscribe and become part of the journey as we explore secrets, Easter eggs and glitches every single week. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.